Game. Mr. Game & Watch wins.
Hello and welcome back to Midwest Fest 2024. My name is Booker and I am joined by the ever astute Kosek.
How's it going?
Very studious,
You're making
man.
me look really small right now.
I'm kind of zoomed in. I'm kind of You can zoom in a bit. Yeah. Get up here.
Nah, fucking.
I need to make sure your face is in the way.
Things.
You know, there we go.
That's a little bit. That's a little more accurate to real life.
Dude, nice and even. Speaking of even, it is Ploopy versus Luma, and I think this is the first time that they've actually faced off each other at all.
Which is insane.
Absolutely.
Luma was recently ranked #1 in St. Louis, right?
Yes.
I literally think that's true. He was ranked over AK.
Wow. Let's go.
So this is.
Take it, Luma.
I don't know. This is the #1 in Kansas City versus the #1 in St. Louis.
He's double checking right now. We just got to make sure. He doesn't want to tell you the false. So it's always what I say on the mic.
Literally, there it is. Henry Luma 1, AK 2.
It doesn't matter if it's true or not, because you're on the mic. What you say is reality. Right, exactly.
But like this storyline, right? #1 in the two big MMO cities. It's gonna be good. And we're getting started. Game & Watch versus Rob.
Right here in Smashville as well. Something that Ploopy's very familiar with. Very comfortable playing on Smashville very often. Trying to get some approaches, and he's just going to be covered right now. 55%. Luma looking very comfortably in the lead currently. Yeah,
Ploopy also immensely familiar with Rob as a character, right? Has a Rob of his own, which is taking sets off of everybody in Kansas City. Death Spade, Justin.
It's a good secondary when you're running Game & Watch.
It is. Oh, I mean, that's like a nightmare, right? Your opponent says, I play Game & Watch and Rob, and you're like, can I wake up? Can I wake up?
What does it not cover? What does it not cover? You cover every single matchup. Someone's going to post something.
Oh, Luma not doing a great job of covering all the options there, though.
And there we go. First
closes that stock.
Ploopy also off of his, what would you say? He's kind of opening
his
bracket.
Breakout.
There you go, the breakout. That's the word.
Comic Palooza. Beating Tilde, beating Capitan Cito, beating Skinny the Pooh.
We've certainly been talking about it a lot.
Oh, I mean, Kansas City has, like, bred a monster in Ploopy, and Comic Palooza was us releasing him onto the world for the first time.
That's actually 2 stocks already going the way of Henry Luma. Now, Ploopy has had some sets versus AK previously, so he's familiar with some of the STL guys. And I don't know if Luma is as familiar here with Ploopy here. Forchill going to be grabbing it. Looking to just seal the deal really quickly here in Game 1.
Yeah, STL, no Game & Watch like Ploopy, right?
Certainly not.
I mean, Game & Watches like Ploopy are rare in the first place, but, yeah, you know, obviously lots of time for adaptation, but I don't think Luma's got any pockets in the back. I think it's just going to be a Game & Watch rub, whether it's 3 sets or 5, or games, I mean.
One of those certainly. Getting some life here. Henry Luma able to take the first stock, but Ploopy just seems incredibly unfazed.
Yeah, immediately gets that bucket. Ploopy.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Yeah. Again, maybe a warm-up game for Luma. He was the one doing the hand warmer, but not a lot of time to pick up habits there.
Luma has been playing sets non-stop the past 2 days as well.
He's been doing the high school thing.
Exactly. And if you're not familiar with the HSCL, they're having their nationals here at the same event. So Luma is jumping back and forth between the 2 brackets. So as soon as he's done with this one, he's got to go play sets on the other top 8. Just no break, right?
Oh, man. That's so tough, right? All
right. Surprising, though, running it back to Smashville after such a commanding loss.
I know. I almost felt like Luma would want a little more space between him and Ploopy, right? But no.
Doesn't seem like it, unfortunately, but I don't know. Game 2 is looking way worse than Game 1.
Game & Watch Nair beating out that Rob Nair.
And, you know, actually, Luma should have a little bit of matchup experience with Globo. Because Globo was playing a lot of Game & Watch for a while out that way.
Yeah, of course, yep.
But like you said, nobody plays like Ploopy.
Oh, yeah, and Ploopy's showing it again. Just like, there's no... It's an aggressive Game & Watch he's playing right now, dude. He's running at Luma, and just...
what do you do,
around.
right? What do you do
Yeah.
in some of these sort of situations? And this is actually one of the reasons that I don't like Smashville. The down air reaches so much through the platform. There's no protection from it.
That's not quite the stock, though, but Luma, there we are. Keeping it even this time.
Yeah, solid coverage of roll there, and that nair is going to be narrowly avoided, but sorry, that hitbox is very large. You're going to be getting hit with it. At some point, he goes for the side.
He loves going for those, dude, especially if he's on stream.
I've been seeing it. It was at Comic Palooza, right? When he was behind, we would
just
see him
kept
go
going
for it.
Yeah.
There's no reason not to. If you hit it, you're like, sweet. There's the whole stock for free.
Yeah.
It's like the little quirky thing.
You get a lot of clip mileage out of it if you hit it, right?
Oh, so much. I'm sure Meister has. Meister's certainly gotten a lot of clip mileage.
Oh, Ploopy taking the lead again, stock 2. Now we're going to start popping those up smashes.
And that's going to be a full jab lock punish as well. Got to be careful a little bit of the bucket, but it doesn't matter when you have your back air on lock and raw back air killing Game & Watch incredibly early at the best of times.
Oh, sure. And I was just thinking about the Rob down air, right? How that can be such a good, like, lines up so well for Game & Watch's up B, but he was ready with the back air instead.
Just trying to find an opening. Very solid play there from Luma. Going to be jumping out of that situation, and now we get a little bit of percent on it as Luma's still having difficulty hitting the ground, but Nair doesn't kill quite yet.
Yep. Key through the platform, 185. That'll take it.
That's it again, right? Both stocks so far this game have been taken by Keith through the platform. Luma hoping to get some protection at least, but you pick the stage, man. This is not going to be going your way.
Yeah, Ploopy finds snare and finds that air dodge read and gets himself back in the race.
1 nair, 2 nair, going to be going up for more damage.
Bomb. Back air barely misses.
It's the 1-2 hit with the bomb, too. It just feels incredibly disrespectful.
Yeah.
You just have to wait, right? You have to wait for the second hit. You know it's going to be coming.
That's not it, but it's almost there.
Yeah.
And again, if Luma reads any of Ploopy's disadvantage options, those down airs, that up B's. Not yet.
It's actually Ploopy gets the first read, though. Oh, almost goes for it a second time. Luma popping off.
Popping off for game 2. This is, dude, he's locked in.
He is. I think Ploopy is the most popped off on player. As I was watching Comic Palooza, I think that every time that they beat him, that they were popping off pretty hard.
Yeah.
The artist formerly known as Kirby Kid certainly did. I can't remember.
Yeah, I mean, look. I don't care what Game & Watch I'm playing against. If I'm playing K-Rool, I'm going to pop up. I don't care if this is your first tournament.
You got to know your
I'm
place.
playing K-Rool.
You got to know your place. The Cossack K-Rool is going to go crazy, man.
Oh, man. We're getting into game 3, kind of the pivotal point in this set, but not even really for stage pick reasons, since it looks like we might just run the whole thing here. Hall of Best.
Yeah, a little bit of change of scenery at the very least. I think this gives a bit more space for
You're right, it wasn't
Ploopy.
Smashville, my bad.
Yeah, just a little bit earlier. I think Ploopy just wants a change of scenery. Not necessarily wanting to take Rob in his more favorable stages, but he doesn't mind the difference, right?
Yeah.
He's cool running it all in Smashville, but I just lost there, so what's the point, right?
Of course. And there's what I was talking about. That Game & Watch up B. If you get the timing right with the Rob down air, it's free. It's free.
That's crazy. I didn't realize how free it was, too.
Yo.
Oh, he's trying to have a safe landing, and Luma able to get back on stage here.
Ploopy kind of fighting for his life at disadvantage.
Yeah, but you see he's getting a little bit more damage, and as the set progresses, Luma's able to get more and more off of these leads, right? I don't think Ploopy's able to get as much extra credit as Luma is.
That's
and
very
it's showing.
reasonable. A little more of a honed advantage state, maybe.
Yes. Exactly.
Game & Watch, obviously a player where their advantage state is somewhat famously like flowchart, right? Ploopy understands very clearly what to do in every situation.
And I think a lot of those matchups as well for Game & Watch, it's if A and B doesn't work, I have a C option, right? Like you were saying. And if you do not prove that you can deal with it, then I'm just gonna keep keying on you.
Ploopy's bomb taking Luma out way up in the sky.
He's to chase him. He's just gonna have to chase him.
Yeah.
Since the Rob meta has progressed where Rob just recovers as high as physically possible.
Clip that, clip that, clip that.
There we go.
Raw. Oh.
We got the clip. We got the clip. I wasn't expecting it for sure. What did he die at? It was a 30?
Something like that.
Man, robbery. Highway robbery. A character like this being able to have the I kill you for free option is insane.
He doesn't need that.
He doesn't need that.
Oh, and you know, it sucks, right? Because Luma's felt pretty comfortable. He won the last game. Before that, he was looking pretty good that game.
It's a mentality destroyer.
It does.
Right?
It is.
You go, I'm locked in, I'm ready, we're doing good, and oh man, there goes my entire lead.
Now you're on set point.
And that really proves which players have the chops to be able to deal with that in a game like this. You have characters like Hero, you have characters like Steve, right? That are going to be taking your stock in like a flash, or just randomly at times. And so you have to be okay, and he tries to go for it again. You just gotta lock in. You gotta lock in right afterwards. You gotta be like, okay, that game doesn't matter anymore. We're gonna be going on.
And certainly we're seeing that so far from Luma, right? He's taking the lead this game 4.
Business as usual. Light work, no reaction.
Oh my gosh.
What was that?
Lucky with that back air, and this could be a stock. Nope, the immediate up B.
I love going for it too. He just knows that Ploopy is gonna overextend a little bit there.
Again, like, Game & Watch down or Game & Watch up B, these are linear paths that he's locked into for a moment.
Yep.
If you know when he's going to do it, you know where he's going to be.
Love this distance. Love this distance that Luma's playing at.
A little standoff right there, huh? They pulled the pistols and Ploopy came out on top.
It's always the timing. You always have to mix up your timing with that there.
If that up air hit, Luma would have won.
Oh, 5.
A little bit of magic.
One of the other better judge numbers to get.
Yeah, what are you
A lot of
gonna
damage,
complain
not
about?
as punishable.
And this is looking dire for Luma, dude.
I wouldn't write him out yet, right?
Of course not. But dire,
Die.
right?
Luma has definitely come back from worse for sure. But taking a second stock gone so quickly.
And
I want us to think.
Just looking
no.
at that player cam, it didn't look like his mental was in a great state. There's the stock.
I see the 4 mark tag, by the way.
We don't talk about it.
We love.
We don't talk about
We
it.
love the Twitter beef. Shout outs to the diss track. The second nair goes to pressure. Third one works this time. Fourth is also going to be hitting 57%, and you are in a juggle, my friend. And it's just the way that Ploopy is landing, too. There is no opening for Luma to punish at all.
Yeah, he's tight. No openings. And 82, 86, 88. This might be losers bracket for St. Louis Rob.
See this change of platforms, right? Suddenly you're not getting hit by the down air as much.
Ploopy waited a second for that air dodge. Now the smash attacks are coming out.
Yeah, this is Game & Watch, right? We can go for it. Up smash. Nair. 4 tilt. There we go.
Oh, Ploopy confidently takes that 3-1, I would say.
Yeah, Henry Lupa definitely putting up a pretty significant fight with it.
Oh, certainly.
But when you haven't fought this style, I would say, of Game & Watch before, it takes a second to get used to, for sure.
Yeah, it's not a pleasant matchup for Rob, I would say.
Do you think it's that bad?
I don't think it's great.
I think it's all right. I don't think
it's
Rob
hard.
has any losing matchups. I'll go on the record. There's no way he has a losing matchup. But
I think Game & Watch makes it so hard for Rob to hit his combo starters. The falling nairs, that kind of stuff.
There's
Again,
always an answer.
every time he got the grab down throw, the window to punish that before Game & Watch pops the up B after he gets out of the berry, very small. I don't think he got it one time.
He has to be really quick with it. Yeah, Game & Watch has always been a polarizing character. He's got a very strange weight. It is light, but it's like a weird light, right? Where you have smaller windows for things like ding-dongs and such than other characters might.
Yeah, I don't think of Game & Watch as like flimsy like the way you think of like Sephiroth, right? Other
Right,
characters,
right,
Jigglypuff.
exactly. Yeah, we don't really consider him that.
No, it
it
doesn't
never
feel
really
that
comes up in
way.
the conversations.
Yeah.
Pichu.
Yeah.
Remember when Pichu was meta?
It was cool.
Back in the day. Man.
Oh, man.